Welcome to aminacademy.com. In quantity survey practice, let us discuss about brickwork calculations. We discuss little detail about what is a brickwork. We know that for building, normally we are using to construct brick work is very important. Brickwork is the laying of brick in a systematic manner with the help of mortar in a number of layers. In brickwork, bricks are laid horizontally side by side and one above the other to make them strong. How to calculate the number of bricks in a wall? Or suppose we want to make a wall with some length, breadth, height. In that, we have to calculate how many number of bricks we need. In that, first of all, we do the brickwork calculation for 1 meter cube. For 1 meter cube of wall, you have to calculate number of bricks and you have to multiply with how many meter cube we need. The volume of brickwork is 1 meter cube. The size of brick with mortar. Here we are laying mortar to construct a brickwork. In that we have to first understand the size of the brick with mortar, that is length, breadth, height is, for example, 20 centimeter length, breadth 10, thickness is 10. The standard size of the brick without mortar, here length is 20 centimeter. Without mortar, we can consider the length of the brick is 19 centimeter, thickness is 9 centimeter, and width is 9 centimeter, 1 centimeter less each length and breadth and height respectively. Number of bricks required for 1 meter cube is nothing but 1 divided by this size of brick with mortar, 20, that is 20 centimeter, I have converted meter, that is 0.2, 0.1, 0.1, that is 1 divided by 0.2 and 0.1 and 0.1 is about 500 numbers. 500 number is the number of bricks required in 1 meter cube with mortar. It means the mortar volume is also calculated in the calculation. So we have to find out the actual number of bricks and the quantity of mortar. Here, with quantity of the wall constructed and calculated with quantity of mortar, then we have to calculate separately how much volume of mortar required. Actual volume of brick, we know that 500 into that without mortar is the size of the brick, and if you multiply it comes 0.7695 meter cube. Then volume of mortar is 1 meter cube minus, and volume of brick without mortar, this one, so which gives the volume of mortar is 0.2305 meter cube. Note this point. Adding 10% of wastages. Normally for brickwork we have to add 10% of wastages. 10% of wastages, here the mortar volume is 0.2305 plus 10% of this one is 0.02305, then total volume is 0.25355. This meter cube of mortar required for 1 meter cube of volume of wall. As this is the wet volume of mortar, this is the wet with water, so wet volume of mortar. The dry volume is generally 20% more than the wet volume. Dry volume is generally 25% more than the wet volume. Therefore, add 25% extra volume for dry volume of mortar. Here, this is the volume of mortar with wastages, and 25% of extra volume for dry volume, then 25% of this and add up with one gives 0.3169 meter cube. So from the above calculation, we can say that the number of bricks required for 1 meter cube of brick is 500, and mortar required for 1 meter cube of brick is this one. This is important. Here, for 1 meter cube of brick, number of brick required is 500. Then mortar required for 1 meter cube of brick is 0.3169. By using these numbers, we can calculate number of bricks and volume of mortar required for particular size of wall. Now we discuss about types of bricks used in construction. Normally in India, mostly they are using three most used types of bricks are used for building construction: red brick, fly ash brick, hollow bricks. Here, standard size of the red brick. Here, the red brick is, look at here, in mm it's given 190 mm, that means 90 centimeter, 19 centimeter. Height is 90 mm, that is 9 centimeter, and width is 90 mm, which is 9 centimeter. Note this point, it's important here. Brick size, you can write this one: 19 into 9 into 9 centimeters. By using the standard size, we can calculate number of bricks. The standard size of the brick is, look at here, 190 into 90 into 90 mm. The standard brick dimension, some other dimension also there in terms of inches: 7.48, 3.54, 3.54. In terms of inches, remember this. Next type, fly ash brick. Fly ash brick is little size is bigger, 230 mm, 75 mm, width is 110 mm. Hollow bricks, the standard size of hollow brick is 30 centimeter, 15 centimeter, and 15 centimeter. Not this. Nearly about 1 feet into half feet length, 1 feet length, half feet width, half feet thickness. How to calculate quantity of cement mortar in brickwork and plaster. Here, look at here, this is a single layered wall. For example, 3 meter length and height is 2 meter. Thickness is 0.23 meter. Let's take an example. The length of the wall is 3 meter, width is 2 meter, and thickness of the wall is 0.23 meter. Volume of brick, we need 9. Volume of one brick is 9 centimeter, 5 centimeter, and thickness is 0.23. Here 0.23 here meter cube, which gives volume of brick is here 23 centimeter. 9 into 5 into 23 gives here. We know that the 1 meter cube of brick is 500 number required for 1 meter cube of brickwork. So 10.35 because 10.35 meter cube of brickwork, that is 500 into 10.35, this is 5,175 bricks we need for this wall construction. $5,175. Now also know that the 1 meter cube of brick is this much of mortar is required. Already we discussed 0.3169 meter cube of mortar is required for 1 meter cube of brickwork. So 10.35 meter cube of brickwork we need to multiply with 10.35 to the mortar volume, which gives 3.28 meter cube. Now let's find out the quantity of cement and sand in the mortar. Mix ratio is 1:4. Suppose the mortar ratio is 1 volume of cement, 4 volume of sand. It's a standard ratio of mortar ratio. Now by using these ratios we calculate. Consider the mortar mix ratio is 1:4. 1 part cement, 4 parts sand. It is 1:4 ratio, meaning the total part is 1 plus 4 is 5 parts. The cement number of cement bags, volume of cement bags required here. Cement volume is 1 over 5 into volume of mortar. That is 1 over 5 into 3.28. This much meter cube. That is, which gives 0.653 meter cube. That means volume of 1 bag of cement is this much, 0.035 meter cube. Then if we divide both, we can get approximately 19 bags required for mortar for this size wall. For this size wall, we need this much. That means nearly 19 bags. Now, sand, volume of sand we need. Sand is 4 over 5 into that mortar volume, 3.28. Sand is multiplying this one is 2.62 meter cube. For mix, this much sand volume is required. Suppose mix ratio is different, regarding that you have to calculate. Now next we need a plastering work. Consider a wall having length 15 meter, that is length is 15, width is 8 meter, and here length and width required for wall plastering. Plastering work thickness is 12 mm. Thickness 12 mm is 0.012 meter. This much thickness of plastering required normally. First calculate the volume of the cement plasterwork. Volume of cement plasterwork is length, breadth and thickness. So 1.44 meter cube required for this size of wall plastering in one side. Adding 10% wastages, that is 1.44, and 10% of 1.44 totally gives 1.584 meter cube wet volume of mortar. As this is the wet volume of mortar, the dry volume is required 25% more than that wet volume. Add 25% extra volume for the dry volume of the mortar. So 1.584 into 25% of this 1.584 gives this 1.74 meter cube. Now suppose we are using the standard mix ratio 1:4 for mortar, 1 part cement, 4 part sand. For cement is 1 part, sorry, 1/4. 1/5 here. So gives this much 0.435 meter cube. 1 bag of cement is 0.035 meter cube. Therefore, cement required 12.42 bags. Sand is 4 part. Then 4/5 into 1.74, sand is, that is equal 1.392 meter cube. Some other mix ratio regarding that we can calculate. Now some mixed ratio cement bags sand required is here. 1.2 is cement required is 13 bag, sand is 0.92 meter cube, like some standard sizes of that means our mixed ratio of cement and sand is given in tabular form. Remember this very useful things we have done. That means for an engineer or supervisor, we have to calculate number of brick, number of cement bags, how much sand required. We can calculate by simply go through this video. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.